guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2019. I am so excited because today's video is my favorite products of 2018. I have finally compiled all of my favorite products, beauty, skincare, and hair care products that I have loved over 2018. Some of these products you've seen on my channel, some of them you haven't, and I've got a lot of products here, so grab yourself a snack or a drink or a heated blanket or something. Grab yourself a snack and let's sit down and talk about great products. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with makeup because I know that's what everybody wants to see. So I'm basically gonna take you guys through my makeup routine, and then in each step of the way, like primer, foundation, concealer, etc., I will give you guys my favorite products. I tried to pick something from every category. Okay, so if you guys have been around since the very beginning of my channel, which was only a couple of months ago, I think I started it at the very beginning of November 2018. A couple of my very first videos, I did mention the Stila One Step Correct Primer. This is the Stila One Step Correct Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Primer. I absolutely adore this primer. I'm not exaggerating when I say I've probably gone through like 5 bottles of these, which is insane because this actually breaks me out really badly, which breaks my heart so much. It breaks me out, and I knew it was breaking me out, but I just couldn't find a primer that I loved as much as this one, and I am sad to say that I haven't been using this anymore just because it breaks me out. And it's really sad. But if you do not have sensitive skin and you're looking for a good hydrating primer that has color correcting properties, for dark circles and spots it's got the peach color, for sallowness it's got lavender, and for redness it's got green. It's color corrects, brightens, moisturizes, and primes, and it's a serum consistency. It's kind of like moussey when you squirt it out, and when you blend it out it just blends right in with your skin and looks incredible, feels incredible, and I'm now sad. Now onto my second primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I have recently discovered this. I think I discovered it in like, I want to say mid-November-ish. I discovered this, and I was looking for a new primer because the Stila one broke me out, and I found this one. There was a few people on YouTube that recommended it. I know Kathleen Lights loves this primer, and my skin's been feeling really dry recently, so sort of checked out her channel to see what she was into, and she recommended this one, and so I went ahead and bought this small size, and I'm almost out. I've got about probably like a third of it left, which is pretty good for using it for a couple of months. But yeah, I've absolutely been loving it, so I had to give this an honorable mention just because this does not break me out, and it pretty much does the exact same thing as the other primer, just without the color correcting. Okay, so I'm going to talk about 2 foundations today. The first one is, of course, I've used it in literally every single video. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filt'r Longwear Foundation. Yes, I got it right, finally. So yes, I love this Fenty Beauty foundation. It is super full coverage. It can be like medium coverage and buildable depending on how much you apply and depending on the method of application. So if you're using it like mixing it with an oil or mixing it in with like your primer or moisturizer and then shear it out with a beauty blender, that will really shear the foundation out quite a bit. If you apply it with a brush, you're gonna get like huge coverage. So it's a really just amazing foundation. I love Rihanna and I love the shade range. Yes, that was like a huge thing in the beauty community in 2018. She really set the standard for shade ranges, so way to go, Rihanna. And yeah, I love this foundation so much. And the other foundation I want to talk about is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation. I have gone through probably 3 or 4 bottles of this between 2017 and 2018. I love this foundation. It is a super great natural finish. It is not full coverage by any means, so on like more natural days where I want something that's just a little bit more, I don't know, natural, I guess. If I want something more natural, this is definitely what I go for. I'm actually out of it right now. I've been scraping the bottom. I haven't repurchased this foundation since I bought the Fenty one, so I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and pick this one up again just because yeah, it's great. For those of you who just want something that's really easy to work with, low to medium coverage probably. Yeah. but it's really good foundation. I love it. Okay, I have 3 concealers to talk about. I love concealer. Concealer is one of my favorite beauty products. I don't know why. I just feel like it's so universal. Like you can use it for everything. You can use it for like carving out your brows or your liquid lips. You can use it in your eyeshadow. You can, you know, you can spot conceal with it. You can conceal under your eyes. You can brighten with it. You can contour with it. You can wear it as foundation. And that's what I love about all 3 of these concealers. So I'm gonna start with the obvious one, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. You guys know I use this in every single video. I wear this as foundation all the time off camera. It is so full coverage. I actually think this shade is a little bit too light for me now, which is not good because I have a backup of this in the same shade, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, this is my 2nd tube of this in 2018. The first time I bought this was in February, so almost a year ago, and I've basically been using it totally consistently. The only times I don't use it is as I won't use it as foundation when I'm feeling really dry, because this is a super full coverage drying concealer, which I mean is great because it doesn't crease, but it yeah, it does tighten up my under eyes sometimes, and I can't use it as foundation when I'm really dry, but it is great for brightening, and it is, yeah, super full coverage. So the second concealer that I want to talk about is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Yay, first drugstore product. There are a couple of them in here. Just a couple though. This is, yeah, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I love this concealer. It is not full coverage at all, depending on the look I'm going for. Sometimes I just wear this as foundation on like really natural days when I'm having a good skin day and I just want a little something. I kind of use this as more like a tinted moisturizer kind of deal. It is a super dewy concealer, like so dewy. Like if you've tried the Nars, what is it? The Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, if you think that's dewy, that has nothing on this. And honestly, I've heard that this is a dupe for the Nars concealer, and the Nars concealer sucks. Like, I have tried it, I don't like it, I didn't have a good experience with it. I did use the full tube, so I gave it a good try, but it's just not for me. This one here is where it's at, and it's way cheaper, it's a fraction of the cost, and it's exactly the same thing, but better. And this is my go-to concealer in the summer. So the third concealer that I want to talk about is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I think that's what it's called. Yes, I was right. This is in the shade Light 1 Chantilly? Chantilly? I don't know. I have bought 2 of these and I am pretty much completely out of it again. I used this a lot like at the beginning of last year, but I guess I haven't used it since the summer. This is like my go-to product for carving out my brows. I don't really use it under the eyes. I can, and I have, and it does look really, really good there too, but I use it mostly as like spot treatment, spot concealer sort of thing. So if I'm having like a really bad breakout days, I just honestly, even just my finger, I'll just tap it on a breakout. It blends out beautifully, doesn't oxidize or anything crazy like that, and yeah, this is a really, really great pot concealer. I also use this to prime my eyelids sometimes. Highly recommend this if you're looking for a pot concealer. This is the best one I've tried. Okay, I am very excited to talk about the next 3 products. You guys have seen them on my channel time and time again. I'm gonna be talking about my Hourglass products. Well, two of these products are Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Luminous Light. This powder is my life, you guys. I love it so much. I use it so often. If I'm having like the tiniest bit of a dry skin day, I just dust this all over my face and it takes away any cakiness, any powderiness, and just brings life back to my skin. I'm not even joking. This transforms your skin. I thought maybe it was an overrated product. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna buy it, I'm probably gonna regret it. Good thing Sephora has a good return policy. I loved it. Like, I will be repurchasing this time and time again. It is absolutely amazing. It looks really sparkly in Sephora. Like when you swatch any Hourglass products, for some reason they look really sparkly in Sephora. Don't be intimidated by that. It's not sparkly at all. It's barely even shimmery at all. But yeah, this is an unreal powder. I'm not wearing it today because I'm having an oily day for some reason, but yeah, dusting this all over your face. Sometimes I've even set my under eyes with it, and it's just, yeah, holy grail to the max, you guys. Holy grail to the max. And speaking of Hourglass products, I don't even have to say this. You guys know the Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Diffused Bronze Light. I use this every day of my life. It is the best bronzer I've ever used. If you want to know why I love it, go take a look at literally any of my other makeup videos because I talk about it in every video. So yeah, we'll move on from that one real quick. Okay, holy grail status highlighter, guys. I cannot get enough of the Casey Holmes and Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade Pearl. I've hit pan on this shade. I'm really close to hitting pan on the middle shade. I've got a big dent in this shade right here. This is the greatest highlighting palette to ever exist for me personally. I love the formula. I'm wearing this shade right here, which is the darkest shade. It is just stunning. I can't get enough of this palette. I take this with me everywhere. This is my everyday highlight. It's got 3 shades in it, so I can sort of choose what kind of highlight I want when I'm traveling and not have to bring 700 highlighters. You can mix them, like this is just everything. So yeah, and I love Casey Holmes. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, so yeah. Like, I will go through this entire palette. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Okay, so moving on to something a little bit different, I am going to be talking about the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Puff. This is my favorite blush of 2018. I love this stuff. I've never tried a Glossier product before. It is the most amazing color. And I don't know if you heard my rant. I ranted in some video, I don't know which video it was, about blush, how I hate peachy blushes. I'm over it. I don't like it. I'm wearing one today, but it's more like on the nude end of things. It's just not for me. I don't know. I'm over it. Orangey, peachy blushes, I don't want any part of it. I love cool, frosty, pink blushes. And I know that sounds so gross and so 80s, but I love it so much. And this is the only blush out of literally probably at this point 100 blushes that I've looked at and tried on. This is the only one that comes close to what I want. So not only is it an amazing formula, it's also a color that I'm literally dying for. Makeup companies, come out with more pink blushes. I will buy them all. All right, moving on to brows. I have been obsessed with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Taupe pretty much all year. I've loved this. This has lasted me actually, I got this in 2017 and I still have that much left in it. You really don't need a lot of this stuff. It hasn't dried out on me yet, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, I love this stuff so much. I use it pretty much every day this year. I'm not wearing it today because I actually have new favorite products, but I haven't like been loving them enough to talk about them yet. I'm sure that will come in another video pretty soon. Comment down below if you guys like monthly favorite videos. Do you guys like monthly favorites? I feel like they're kind of dead, but I also watch them all the time. I really want to do them. They're so fun. But yeah, this is an amazing product. This is like holy grail status, cult favorite. You guys know, no surprises there. But yeah, really, really like this one. We're gonna shout out to the brand Essence here for a minute. This is the Essence Make Me Brow eyebrow gel. This is a 100% dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, but I like this one way better. I just love the color. There's like a few different shades, probably like 3 or 4, it's not many, but this is the absolute perfect eyebrow gel with fibers and stuff in it. I feel like this is such an underrated product and an underrated brand too. Like Essence has some amazing stuff. I don't personally buy makeup at the drugstore all the time just because I don't know, I have sensitive skin and a lot of foundations break me out and I have to be very, very careful with which foundations and which concealers I'm using and then what I'm putting on my eyes and stuff. I just have to be really careful. So because of that, I don't really shop a lot at the drugstore, and I should because they do have some really, really amazing products and brands there, and this is one of them. But yeah, so that's why I don't have many drugstore products, just because my skin's so sensitive and I need like good quality stuff. But yeah, that's how I justify spending hundreds of dollars at Sephora every single year. Yeah, I was going to Mexico in the summer. This was my go-to brow product. Literally all I wore on my face was this, my Casey Holmes Smashbox palette, and mascara, like if I was lucky. I was usually just brows and highlighter on bare skin. But still, it was like the perfect vacation look. So this is amazing for really natural everyday makeup. You can really build it up if you want to get like a glam brow out of this. You can do that as well, and it's really good for like vacations too. So okay, moving on to mascara. I'm going to start by saying the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara is the very best mascara I've used in my entire life, and I have used a lot of mascaras. I am a mascara queen. I literally have like 700 mascaras just like laying around half empty because I didn't like them or they dried out or I just got bored and wanted to buy a new one. I just love my lashes. I love lashes. I love big lashes. I hate false lashes, but I love big lashes. I'm literally wearing like the tiniest coat of this mascara right now, and my lashes are huge and I'm living for it. But yeah, this is expensive. It's like $32, but well worth it. I got like a free sample before I bought it just because I wanted to make sure that I liked it before I committed to it. And yeah, so shout out to my best friend who told me about this and who told me about the free sample, because this is unreal. So for any of you who are asking, because I still get questions daily about what mascara I use, this is the one. I'm gonna give a shout out to another mascara. This is the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. This is just like a tiny little sample size. This was my go-to mascara this year for natural lashes. I will put this on my lashes just like on the top, and it really lengthens. It doesn't really volumize at all, but it really lengthens, and so it sort of gives that like eyelash extension look to my eyelashes. Personally, that's what it does, and so I've gotten lots of compliments on my lashes when I wear this one as well. So thought I'd give that one a shout out too. Okay, so the last thing we are gonna talk about is my favorite eyeshadows of 2018, and that is 100% my Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadows. I have 8 of them, and I spent a lot of money, and why wouldn't I just buy a palette? I don't know. I bought these a long time ago when Z palettes were really in. I think that was like 2016 maybe, and I bought them then, and I never really used them until this year. So this is my Sephora Z palette. These shades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those 6 shades right there are Makeup Forever shadows that I depotted and just kept because I wanted to get rid of the palette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are Anastasia shadows. Sienna, Hot Chocolate, Sangria, Birkin, Amber, Dusty Rose, Stone, and Gleam. These are unreal shadows, guys. They're really expensive, well worth it. I have used the crap out of Birkin, Dusty Rose, and Gleam this year. There's a huge dent in Gleam. I don't know if you can see. It's like I'm almost at pan. So yeah, these are amazing shadows. If you have the money to spend, if you like building your own custom palettes, I really highly recommend the Anastasia shadows. They are unreal, blend like nobody's business. All right, guys, so that is it for makeup, and I'm now gonna move on to skincare. Okay, so we are gonna talk about Purity for a second. I discovered Purity this year. I don't know why it took me so long to buy this cleanser. I have heard amazing things about it for years, and finally I just bought the bullet and bought it this year. And I've gone through literally 3 of these big ginormous bottles. Okay, well, this isn't the big ginormous bottle, but this is a standard size bottle, and I've gone through like 3 of them. Yeah, and this doesn't break me out, and it's like a milky cleanser, not a foaming cleanser, so it doesn't dry me out. It just cleans my skin so well, removes makeup amazingly. And yeah, this plus a face cloth is everything. Of course, you guys have to know that I'm gonna mention the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. Is my all-time favorite moisturizer, guys. I have used a lot of moisturizers in my life, and this is the best one. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, it is a mask. It is not a moisturizer, but I use it as a moisturizer. I hope that's okay. I hope like I won't die or anything crazy like that, but this is the best moisturizer ever. It's a gel formulation, so it doesn't make me oily, and it hydrates my skin well enough, but not too much. It's just, yeah, amazing. Dries quickly, so I can put it on underneath makeup, and my face isn't all sticky when I'm going to sleep. Like, yeah, it's everything. Has a nice scent to it too. Okay, another drugstore product, guys. I'm doing so well. Comment down below if you guys want me to do more drugstore videos, because I can do that if I have to. Just kidding. This is the Aveeno Stress Relief Moisturizing Lotion. I love this stuff. It smells amazing. It says that it helps to calm and relax and moisturizes for 24 hours. This is dermatologist recommended, and it's made with oatmeal, and I love this stuff. It is so good. It does not dry fast, which is my one complaint about it. I wish it would dry quicker, like absorb into the skin a little faster, but it does kind of feel nice to have like my body sort of just soaking up moisture while I'm going to sleep. And I am all about anything stress relief because I live a crazy life. Okay, so I actually am obsessed with Glam Glow. I don't talk about it a lot on my channel because I haven't been using them recently because my skin's been okay, but I'm obsessed with literally every Glam Glow product ever. I love it so much, especially their masks. They have this one gift set that comes with like all their masks in these little tubies like that, and so I've actually bought that exact kit like 3 times because it's better. Like, I like all the masks and I want them all. I don't just want one. So for me, it's better to just like buy them all. It's like the multi-masking, #multi-masking thing. It was like a whole campaign at Sephora this year. I think it was this year. Oh my god, 2018 was way too long. But yeah, I think it was this year that they had the whole campaign. And yeah, this is only 4 of the masks because I'm out of the other 2. So that's basically all my skincare products, and I'm gonna move on to hair care now. The first thing that I want to mention is the wet brush. If you guys have not picked up a wet brush, you need it in your life. I didn't know I needed it until I bought it. My boyfriend's mom actually recommended it to me, and so I just picked this one up at Ulta when I was in the US in February of last year, and I use it every day. I've never used a better brush than this one right here. If you have tangly hair, this wet brush definitely makes it easier to keep my stuff under control. And I have 3 living proof products to talk about. This is the Perfect Hair Day Fresh Cut Split End Mender. This is like a treatment that you put on the bottom of your hair. This is really good for, it just seals in split ends, so it like stops you from getting split ends. Yeah. I love the smell of living proof stuff, guys. Oh, it just smells like the spa, you know? It just smells like the spa. Love the spa. I need to go to the spa. Yeah, I've had this product for a while now, and I'm probably like halfway done. I really see a difference when I use it in my hair. My last 2 hair care products are the Living Proof Restore Shampoo and Conditioner. These are $40 a bottle. Like, this is $80 right here, and that makes me want to cry. I don't know if I talked about this on my channel very much, but during the time when I started my channel, I was suffering from a ton of hair breakage, like a ridiculous amount. I don't know if it was normal, like I googled it, I was like about to go to my doctor about it, but I was literally like, I'd put my hair in a ponytail and I'd just sort of like run it through and I'd pull out clumps of hair. Like, I was just pulling out like clumps of hair, and I was really sick of it, so I thought, oh, maybe it's my shampoo. I thought maybe it's my diet, maybe I need more vitamins, maybe, you know, so I tried a bunch of things to try and fix it, but I ended up just getting good quality shampoo because I was using like a Pantene shampoo, which is like, that's good and it's fine, but I just for some reason am so sensitive and so like finicky about the products that I use for anything beauty related, and I just, yeah, this Living Proof shampoo and conditioner immediately fixed my hair. Like, I saw a difference within a day. I was losing less hair. It's amazing. Yeah, truly amazing. And I honestly only have to wash my hair, like, this is gross, but once a week. It like lasts. My other shampoos and conditioners, like, I couldn't go a day without my hair being greasy. But with these, I wash my hair 1, maybe 2 times a week, and it's perfect. Alright, so that is it for my beauty favorites, and I'm gonna mention just a couple. I know this video is like really long right now, but I'm going to mention just a couple of my miscellaneous favorites. So the first one is my Michael Kors bag. I actually have 3 Michael Kors bags. I have a huge Michael Kors collection. Actually, it's not huge, but it's significant. I have a significantly large Michael Kors collection. I think I have a problem. I think I do have a problem, actually. But anyways, this was bought by me, and also my boyfriend like pitched in for it, which was really nice. That was his Christmas gift to me last year, as well as that watch right there that I wear all the time in my videos. And so yeah, this is just a favorite of mine because I use it every single day of my life. It has got drywall dust on it because we are renovating our studio right now. If you haven't seen the studio renovation vlogs, I will link the playlist down below so you guys can check it out. Go check it out. It's a good time. But yeah, so this is definitely my first favorite because this has gotten me through many a rough day. I can fit so much stuff in it. It is so soft, and like the leather is just so durable. It cleans easy. It's just a good looking classy bag. I love the silver hardware. I'll talk more about that later because I just filmed a what's in my purse video, which should be going up, I don't know, later. Not now, later. So subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that one. But yeah, this bag, I'll link it down below. It is, yeah, amazing. And I love it so much. Gotta give a shout out to the Mahogany Teakwood candle, which is burning right back there. I do have, I've got an empty candle here I can show. You would have seen this candle sitting on my dresser for, yeah, the last little while. I had this one burning, but it's all empty now. But yeah, the Mahogany Teakwood candle is the best candle in the entire world from Bath & Body Works, of course. Yeah, it just smells amazing. Like there's nothing like it. And I talked about it in my haul video that I posted mid-November. And yeah, so it just smells like man, like good smelling man, and I love it. And they actually have a high intensity version, which is sitting over there right now, and I'm not allowed to burn it because my family gets mad at me. Because you can literally, like, it's so strong that you can smell it from outside the house. So it's a little bit of overkill sometimes, but you know, I'm living for it. When I have my own house, I will burn it as much as I want. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. If you made it all the way to the end, I love you and appreciate you more than words can say. That is it for my favorite products of 2018. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload, and particularly so you don't miss my worst products of 2018 video, which is coming very, very soon. So I'm so happy to be starting 2019 off with this YouTube channel and with all of you guys. So thank you so much for being here and supporting me. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. Join the family if you haven't already. Make sure that you give this video a like if you liked it. With that being said, thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day hanging out and chatting with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.